for the Engineers. Call it the 6. Scordell pitches it, and nothing doing.
Again, Campo comes up off the bottom of that pile.
Number 30.
Flanagan, once again, not much, maybe a yard. And Campo picking up where Barnes left off.
Yeah, very conservative play calling. Again, you're not seeing the option down here towards the goal line.
3rd and goal for the Engineers. It seems like the Beacons have had their backs to the goal line for about the last 3 minutes here, but so far they've kept them out. Skurdal brings them up. Kim split one side. Owsley split to the other. Flanagan fakes the handoff. Skurdal scrambling around, and he's going to be sacked by who else? Artie Barnes at about the 4-yard line.
Artie Barnes got knocked down from behind, got up off his knees to chase down the ball. The ball carrier on that play.
By number 70, Artie Barnes.
Now that's going to bring up a 4th down. They've made their decision as number 6, Kevin Ferguson, checks into the lineup for M.I.T. He's going to be attempting what would appear to be a 20-yard, maybe 22-yard field goal here, as this would be huge. Ferguson, snap, ball down, and it's blocked.
Basanti.
And the Beacons once again dodge the bullet. Defense comes up big for UMass.
I believe number 89, Basanti, got his hands up.
Wow, these guys, I just can't say enough today. R.B. Spears gets credit for the block, and Dan, this defense just will not quit.
They're not breaking. They're bending about as far as you can bend, but they will not break.
And the even better news about this is because the field goal attempt was inside the 20, it comes out to the 20 now, and UMass
got some breathing room.
Yeah, 80 yards, but a lot better than 99.
No, a lot better than where they started their last possession from. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Realmuto and Kaiser in the backfield. Basante in motion. Rich fakes the handoff, goes for Basante. He gets it over the middle. Basante with about a 9-yard pickup.
From number 11, Mike Rich. Caught by number 89, Mike.
Nice play action there by the Beacons.
See if the Beacons can build on this and have a little better mix of run and pass. Obviously, they can't go down the field, but they should be able to mix in the passes occasionally.
2nd and inches for UMass. Clock running, 7 minutes left here in the 4th. Beacons trail it 7-0. Rich brings them out. Realmuto and Kaiser in the backfield. Bassani split near side. Handoff Realmuto, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. We'll have to see where they spot it.
Very close.
Number 47, Nick Realmuto.
We need a measurement. No, they don't.
That'll bring up 3rd and about a...
Oh, looks like
they're just short.
Yeah, looks like he might have lost 2 inches on that play. And it'll bring up 3rd and about 2 feet for the Beacons. Pretty big play here. Dan, do you go for it if they miss it?
6:30 left? I would. But again,
Rich takes the snap, fades back, shoots it out right side. He gets Basante, and Basante makes the grab. He'll have enough for a 1st down.
I'm very puzzled on the M.I.T. side of the field why they just don't line 2 players up on Basante.
By number 89, Mike Basante.
He is the only receiving threat the Beacons have at this point.
Well, this isn't chemical engineering or computer science, Dan. This is just football. So, who knows? 1st and 10 for the Beacons. They have it at their own 34-yard line. 5:52, clock running. Yep. Rich hands it off Realmuto. He's going to be knocked down in the backfield.
Nice
he loses.
By Gene Muir again.
Probably loss of 2 on the play. As M.I.T. that time, they were in there for the handoff, Dan.
They seemed to know where it was going. It seemed like they were in the huddle. Knew where that play was going, knew it was intended to go at least.
No gain on the play.
5:25, clock running. 2nd and 12 for the Beacons. Beacons running out of time. Do or die right now for UMass. They trail it 7-0. Basante split far side. Realmuto and Kaiser in the backfield. Rich takes the snap. Play action. Goes right side. Basante, he'll have it far sideline, and it should be enough for a first down.
With the pass.
As once again, the only passing threat they have, and he's getting open somehow, Dan.
And a nice job. Quarterback did a nice job of putting that ball right in the numbers that time. Put a little bit of heat on it.
First down for the Beacons.
First and 10 for the Beacons. 5 minutes, clock running. First and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Well, we've been here before. Beacons, between the 30s, have been moving the ball pretty well.
Staying with their I formation.
Rich, hand off to Kaiser. Kaiser left side. He'll have about 3.
Number 42.
Beacons can't afford to take a lot of time here. Even though we're just under 5 minutes left in the game, they can't afford to walk it back to the line of scrimmage. They almost have to go with a hurry-up offense.
Well, they can afford to take 4 minutes right about now.
Yeah.
That would leave about 40 seconds. So still 53 yards and plenty of time, really. Just can't dilly-dally. Rich brings them up, 2nd and 8. Campo checks back into the backfield. Rich takes the snap, fades back, shoots it out, tries to get it to Campo right side. He was covered over there by Danny Bush. Looks like he led him just a little bit too far, Dan.
Yeah, Richie was under some pressure by number 71 for Gene Meyer for the M.I.T. Engineers.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. 4:18, clock stopped.
And this will be the latest big play.
That's right. Lots of big plays today.
Down at about 8 for the Beacons.
Okay, here we go. Beacons up on the ball, 3rd and 8, 4:18 left. They need to get to right around the M.I.T. 45-yard line. Rich takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to be pressured. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked by number 57, Todd Hines, as Mike Rich was in all kinds of trouble back there.
First player up the field, number 84, just drove Rich forward right into the arms of the tackler. And we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, Beacons take a tee, as they'll have to talk it over here, as it's going to be 4th and about 13. And Dan, I really don't see an option here. I think they got to go.
4 minutes left. The defense has played well, but I would agree with you, Don. I'd like to see him go for it.
Well, let's see. I've been wrong before.
And if they do line up to go for it, I would expect to see M.I.T. put 2 players around Michael Basante.
Well, amazingly, he's been open more than he hasn't been this afternoon, and really he's the only passing threat. It was nice to see them try and actually get the ball on a pass to somebody else. That play 2 plays ago to Campo.
Well, this is the most in 2 years that I've ever seen them throw the ball, to be honest.
Well, to recap, a 20-yard run with 2:23 left in the first quarter by Kip Johan Brickell, and that's all she wrote. Point after touchdown was good by Kevin Ferguson, and the Engineers have made it stand up as they lead at 7-0 with 4:02 left in this one. And the Beacons face a huge 4th and 13 here as pretty much do or die, Dan.
I think you and I both agree. This is the play that will decide the outcome of the game. If they don't make it, I'd be very concerned.
All right, here we go. Beacons gonna go for it. Campo and Kaiser in the backfield. Basante split far side. He starts in motion. Rich barks out signals, takes the snap, fades back to pass, throws it right sideline, tries to get it to Basante, and Basante makes the catch.
He pulled that ball down one-handed, Don.
Michael Basante, what a grab at the 43-yard line of M.I.T. Circus catch.
One-handed, he went up, pulled it down. I thought the ball scooted loose. He pulled it right into his gut and held on to it.
Can't say enough about Basante, and pretty good ball thrown by Rich also, Dan.
He's been the best receiver on either side of the field right now. That was a great, great catch.
1st and 10, Beacons at the M.I.T. 43. As they keep this drive alive, Beacons trying to get on the board here. Hand off to Campo, tries middle, bounces it outside. He'll be out of bounds after a pickup of about 6.
Good effort. Wade bounced off the initial hit and got it to the outside. Clock continues to run. We're at 3:30. 3:29. He did get out of bounds. Smart play by Campo. Beacons can't let this clock run.
Yep, he got it out of bounds. 2nd and 5 for UMass Boston. They have it at the M.I.T. 36-yard line. A little bit of drama here from Clark Athletic Field. A lot of drama here from Clark Athletic Field. Rich takes the snap, hands it off Kaiser. Tries to get around left side. He'll be down to the 29-yard line. He fumbles it, but the ball is ruled down. Kaiser will have enough for a Beacon first down.
Excellent block out here by number 87, Jason McCush, who allowed Nakia Kaiser to turn that corner. Great block.
Way for about 8 yards for a first down.
1st and 10, Beacons, M.I.T. 29. 3:15, clock running.
UMass definitely has the engineers reeling a little bit.
Rich brings him up. Basante split far side. Campo, Kaiser in the backfield.
Run Kaiser to the outside.
Rich takes the snap, goes for Basante. He's got him at the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Michael Basante has enough for another Beacon first down.
That play is designed for Richie to take 3 steps back and just let it go. That ball was going to that spot no matter who was there. He was trusting that Basante would be there and Basante would be able to get it.
Referees spot it at the M.I.T. 14-yard line. This is the 2nd time the Beacons have been down this far. Right before the half, they threatened, but an interception killed that rally.
Again, Kaiser's been big. As the field shortens up, Kaiser's going to play a bigger role.
Basante split near side. Campo and Kaiser. Hand off to Kaiser. Kaiser bounces it left side. He gets it down to about the 12. And it'll bring up 2nd down and about 8.
That's the 2nd time in this game that I've seen Kaiser trip over someone laying on the ground. I don't believe he even saw the player. It looked like he caught his feet and went down.
2:10 clock running. Beacons down by 7.
Beacons can get a first down if they get to about the 2-yard line. 1-yard line, it looks like.
Campo and Kaiser in the backfield. Rich fakes the handoff. Throws it to Basante. Basante cut in. Pass went to the outside.
Yep.
Fans yelling for interference, but I don't think that was the case.
Feet were slipping out from under him, and the pass was behind him.
Clock stops, 1:55.
Let's say it again. This is the biggest play.
Well, not yet.
As of right now, it is the biggest play.
They'll have one more after this if they don't make it or if it isn't intercepted. 3rd and 8 for the Beacons, as they've mixed up the play calling on this drive very nicely, Dan. Little bit of run, little bit of pass. Rich brings him up. Basante in motion. Campo and Kaiser in the backfield. Rich, play action. Goes for Basante, and it's incomplete in the end zone as he overthrew Basante. I'm not sure if Basante ran the right pattern, as it looked like he was throwing it in a different area.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to throw a fade pattern, and Basante was running more of a cross pattern. All right, can I say it now?
Now you
the
can say
biggest
it.
play of the game for UMass Boston.
Now you can say it. 4th down for the Beacons. They've come through before on this drive. A big 4th down
And they're going to
play.
take a timeout.
Well, it all comes down to this. 1:49 left. M.I.T. with a 7-0 lead. Beacons knocking on the door.
And it's going to be interesting. Are they going to look into the end zone, or are they going to try? 1-yard line, obviously. You're looking at the end zone at this point. You're not worried about a first down.
There will be a reception for players and families in the front.
Once again, the seniors were honored today. Number 15, Mike McLaughlin. Number 42, Nakia Kaiser. And number 70, Artie Barnes.
4th and 7. You'd look to isolate Basante, and again, on the other side of the field, if I'm the coach, Basante sees 2 people wherever he goes.
Oh, I'm telling you, maybe even 3 on this one, Dan. Once again, for these seniors, boy, would it be nice if they could pull this out today. Be a nice way to send them off.
It really would be. They've worked hard for the 3 of them for 2 years, and Kaiser's been here for 1 year, but the 2 have been here for at least 2 years, and it would be a nice way to send them off.
All right, M.I.T. defense takes the field. Beacons break their huddles. They move it out onto the field.
It's going to come down to the offensive line. They have to block. No matter what the play is, run or pass, they have to hit and hit hard.
Basante splits it out near side. Rich brings him up. Campo and Kaiser in the backfield. The Beacons need to get it to about the 5-yard line of UMass. 4th and 8. Here we go. Rich takes the snap, fades back, throws middle, and it's going to be intercepted. It's going to be picked off there by number 26, and he could go all the way. Hoying to the 50, 40, 30, 10. Touchdown, number 26, Brian Hoying. I don't see any penalty flags, and this one, ladies and gentlemen, is history.
Wow. Rich was trying to float the pass over to Basante. Basante had man-to-man coverage on him. He tried to float it over the linebacker, and the linebacker made a very athletic play to go up, snatch that ball down, and then outrun the field. Frank Campo made a valiant effort, chased him down the field, couldn't get the angle, and the Beacons, just a heartbreaker here. Just an absolute heartbreaker.
Hoying with his 2nd interception, 4th turnover of the day for the Beacons. Point after touchdown is blocked, as once again, no quit in that D-line. You got to take your hats off to them. Just tremendous effort today by the whole team. I mean, this has been a good ball game, Dan.
They had their shots. They had their shots at the end of the first quarter. They had a very good shot, and then down there on the 7-yard line, they had another shot.
You know, I would have liked to seen it if Beauchamp was there, if Murphy was there, if a guy by the name of Jimmy Gagnon had decided to play this year instead of taking a year off.
One name we haven't called at all, and I'm just curious if he's hurt or not with the team, is Rig Noel, a player with some speed that we've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't called his number very much. And I looked, and I haven't seen him, so I'm assuming he's not with the team. Whether he's injured or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, Beacons come close. Once again, early in the first half, they had one picked off just outside the end zone. This time, Hoying, I believe, picked it off right at the goal line, or the one, and we'll say a 99-yard.
I believe he was right on the goal line. I think you're right.
Either a 99 or a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Number 26, Brian Hoying. Just huge. I mean, if you're an M.I.T. fan, just a huge play by Hoying.
And despite the fact they fought and they battled and all that, you cannot use the phrase moral victory for the seniors. This is going to sting a little bit.
No, you're right, Dan. They really let it hang out today, and just a great effort.
It really was.
By the Beacons. The kickoff goes out of bounds. UMass will take over at their 35-yard line.
And on the other side, we have to give credit to M.I.T. They won the war. They won the war. That was a great play by Hoying to run that. I mean, just a nice play. Went up with 2 hands and snatched that ball out of the air.
Barring a miracle, the Engineers will finish their season 6-4, and the Beacons will extend their losing streak to 20 games. Hurts me to say that, folks. Beacons will come out 1st and 10 on their own 35. $1.50 left in this one. And oh so close, Dan. Just oh so close.
Beacons will get the ball to 35 because the kick went out of bounds.
The ball is planted on the 35, 1st and 10 for the Beacons.
Getting a little nippy right about now, Mr. Boschman.
That's game over, and it got chilly.
Rich fades back. Gets it out to Basante, right side. He'll have about 11 and enough for a first down. And once again, just huge day catching the ball by Michael Basante.
The seniors will walk out of here. There'll be a lot of memories, some sad, but even when you play the game, you have fun. And there will be moments in practices and games that are fun. So despite the fact, like you said, they're 0 for the last 20, they'll take some memories out of here, and they'll enjoy these memories.
Another first down for the
Michael Basante, only a junior. He should be back. Quarterback Mike Rich, number 11, only a sophomore, and I'll tell you, he's looked good today, Dan.
I believe he called it an illegal substitution.
Okay, 1st and 15 for the Beacons. They'll have it at their own 41-yard line. Under a minute, clock running, as we are about to conclude this 1999 football season. Not a happy one for the Beacons. A lot of good individual moments, but not a lot of team success this year. Rich is going to be hit, sacked, he fumbles.
M.I.T. is going to come up with that ball, I believe. No, the Beacons got it back.
Beacons get the lucky bounce, as it was almost the 5th turnover of the day, and that really spelled doom today, Dan.
Richie tried to roll out of the pocket, and he couldn't. And then when he came back, he was met, lunged forward, and lost it.
28 seconds, clock running. Nobody will stop the clock right now unless we have an incomplete pass. Rich fades back, goes deep down the right sideline, and it's going to be Hoying who gets his hands on it, but it will fall incomplete as he almost had his 3rd interception of the afternoon. No touchdowns, obviously, but he made some clutch catches, and the Beacons converted on a few big 3rd and 4th down plays and kept the dream alive. Rich scrambling. He's up. He will be very close to a 1st down.
And they stopped the clock with 7 seconds.
Nope, clock running, and
that will be it.
That'll be it. 2-1-0. That does it. As this one, ladies and gentlemen, is in the history books. Beacons lose a toughie as they drop this one 14-0 to M.I.T. But Dan, just a tremendous effort by the Beacons today.
The Beacons made a number of key defensive plays to keep the Engineers out of the end zone, but it all came down to the first interception in the first half, which led to a touchdown, and then, of course, Hoying saving a touchdown and then returning his interception 99 yards back down the field, and as the two teams shake hands, Beacons fought hard all season. They really have nothing to be proud of when you look at the situation that their team is in with the lack of numbers. Nothing to be sorry about. And it's been a great career for Artie Barnes. Truly a great player at UMass Boston.
Yep. Hats off to the seniors. Beacons finish at 0-10. They lose today 14-0. M.I.T. concludes their season with a 6-4 record. Not to worry, the sports are not over. We'll have hockey, we'll have basketball.
That's right, you jump right into hockey this weekend?
Yeah, we have a couple of games this weekend. I believe the Harbor Classic is coming up also.
Week, yep.
So that's it for the 1999 football season. It has been a memorable one, as most of them are. I mean, good and bad, you still have the memories. In any event, hope you've enjoyed the telecasts. Brian Wallace will be back as he will finish his vacation from Castle Island over in South Boston.
Sure he's not down in the islands? Other islands?
Hey, you never know. He might be. But in any event, that just about wraps it up for today. Dan Hayes, no, I'm Don Hayes. For Dan Boschman, getting a little cool now. We'll see you next time, everybody. Good night.